Okay, hello and welcome to the ClassDojo. This is an app that I currently use for my classroom to help with lessons, communicating, and especially using it throughout the day in the classroom to kind of help with my classroom management. And it's very cool. It has a lot of tools and resources that you can use to help make it less overwhelming in your classroom. What I wanted to talk about was how I used it in a PBL lesson about my kids using it to use it as a tool in science for their project. I went ahead and pulled it up for you. So this is how it looks. It has the classroom name right here, obviously me as the teacher. It tells me how many students I have. Here are my students' names. So it shows the students' names right here. Before I go into detail about how I used it in my assignment, I wanted to show some cool things that you can do. So if you take a look down here, it shows a toolkit that I can use. It lets me put the attendance of my children. It also has a timer and some big ideas to help me out as a teacher for my students. This is just like a random shuffle that I could use to shuffle the kids around if I'm putting them in groups or something. So I'm going to go ahead and click on a student's name. It pops up showing that I can give feedback to her during the day, whether it's on assignments, lessons, reading, playtime, just anything throughout the day. It lets me give them either they're helping someone, giving them a thumbs up for being on task, participating in this one, especially for working hard throughout the day, or being nice and using some teamwork. So let's say she was a very good team. She did good on teamwork today. Give her 1 point for teamwork. See, isn't that so cool? Let's say another one of my students decided to be on task all day. Well, 1 point for her. So once you add something to them, it shows 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Obviously, these have 0. And then that will accumulate to see who had the most points throughout the day to get, an extra 5 minutes, extra 10 minutes for free play or independent reading, anything that I can reward them with, basically. So now if I go over to portfolios, this is where I added my classroom stuff for activities and lessons. Now, the one we're working on right now is our environmental science of plants. So it gives the description right here of what they'll have to do during that lesson or what is expected of them. They are going to create a video, which you can definitely add a video on here and go ahead and just tell me their feedback on that. Now, if it's time to check it, I will go down to their names, and then you see how it says this is where her submissions would be, whether it's pictures, video, drawings. So in this particular lesson, what they're doing is uploading a video or voice recording of what they found during their research on their plant growth, and depending on which different biomes they chose to work with. So after that, they'll upload it, I'll check it, then I can go ahead and grade it that way as well. So she adds her post, and I go back to here, I will approve what they have done, and then it'll show me what is submitted. Then I will grade it. I will also be able to allow students to respond to other students, have them share this with their parents. So this app also lets me add my parents onto here. So this is our whole class, right? Let's go to messages. Now this one is where I can send messages home to parents. Parents can respond to me, and we can just stay connected with one another throughout the classroom. Now class story, this is almost similar to like making posts for important events, for important information that I may have forgot to tell that day. So like one of the examples was picture day is tomorrow. I posted that to make parents and students aware not to forget picture day. If a student has a question or they want to post something that they may think is beneficial to the classroom, they can definitely post their thing right here and then post it, and all of us could see that, even the parents. So I thought that was pretty cool. I did allow and give them access to post on here as much as they need to, so I can keep up with anything they may need to know or any questions that they do have. But other than that, that is about it. That is all the information on my ClassDojo that I wanted to go ahead and discuss with y'all. We got to explore. I hope y'all really enjoyed this app, and I hope to see this app used more in the classrooms. So, thank you.